The world wouldn't function without most people living like NPCs, just walking the path society chose for them. Go to school, get a job, buy a house, pay it off for 25 years, and hope for a cozy retirement after decades of hard labor. But if you click on this video, you might be different. You're looking for something deeper, more joy, more fulfillment. You want to wake up with purpose. And that's what finding your Ikigai can do for you. So what is it? In my last video, I talked about the power of reading a book a week for 20 years. And among all the books and questionnaires and quizzes about life purpose, the concept of Ikigai has been the most powerful. Mostly because of its simplicity and depth. Simply said, Ikigai is a 1,000-year-old Japanese framework that means reason for being. And the best way to conceptualize it is with this graph. What you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Where all the circles meet, that's Ikigai. Now try to zoom out and see where this could apply to your life. First, what you love. That's where your heart goes when no one's watching. Writing, fixing things, teaching, moving your body. If you could spend an entire day doing it without reward, that's a great clue. Now, what you're good at. Not just talent you're born with, but what you perfectioned through practice. Think of a beginner guitarist. At first, the strings buzz, fingers ache, and nothing sounds right. But with time and persistence, noise turns into music. And sometimes that's how passion itself is born. Not from sparks, but from perseverance. The third circle, what the world needs. And this one can be harder to see because the world is noisy and there's so much stuff available out there. But deep down, people still long for courage, truth, healing, connection, even small things. A story, a gesture, a song can light another candle. And what was initially just self-expression becomes contribution to the world. And finally, what you can be paid for. And not just money, though yes, money matters, but also with recognition, connection, and legacy. A street artist, for example, who sketches for joy might be ignored at first. Then one day, a crowd gathers around him and someone buys a print. A cafe commissions a mural. What was once invisible becomes value, something people are willing to pay for. And at the center of all this is Ikigai. Not necessarily a perfect job or 5-year plan, but a way of living that feels whole to you. And slowly, what seemed like just a hobby or felt insignificant at first begins to shape a life of meaning. That's why the follow your passion advice is incomplete. If your passion doesn't serve anyone or can't sustain you, or it's something people just don't care about, it can leave you quite miserable in the long run. Ikigai is a better compass, a better guide. When your love, your skill, the world's need, and real value meet, you'll never wake up wondering, what's the point of my life? You'll be too busy living it. This is the Ikigai path, and I truly hope you find it, my friend. If this video gave you something to think about, drop a like and tell me in the comments, what do you think your Ikigai might be? Stay sharp.